long stroke guide rod and spring version 2. So if you guys have been around this channel for any sort of amount of time, you've seen me run and heard me talk about the ZR Tactical long stroke guide rod and spring. They recently came out with a version 2 of this particular guide rod and spring. I'll be honest, I don't see a ton of differences, but there are some differences in these two springs, like the version 1 and the version 2. I don't happen to have the version 1 with me here to kind of show you side by side. However, I can kind of talk about some of the differences. So first difference, like right off the bat, you'll see a black spacer in the back here of the version 2, and that is definitely not on the version 1. I'm assuming that's some sort of, like, I don't know, buffer to lessen the amount of wear people are seeing on their guns. But if I'm being honest, I don't see wear on this thing. I have well over 100K on it at this point, and it's like, I see people saying these things, and I totally believe them. It's just my experience has not been that where, like, I'm replacing parts or breaking things after putting the long stroke guide rod and spring in it. So I'm assuming that is for to help parts wear. The next thing is the spring in this one is definitely different than the spring in the first one. The spring in the first one, it looks like there's more coils on the version 1, and then version 2 there's definitely less coils. I'm not sure if the spring is stiffer or lighter or what. I believe it still says 14.5 pounds on the website, but that is pretty much it in terms of the differences. I installed them. I bought two of them. I put one in this gun, obviously, and then one in a polymer frame PDP, and kind of shot them side by side with, like, the regular version 1 long stroke guide rod and springs. And if I'm being real, I can't tell a difference between either one. So I don't know. I think if you were in the market for a long stroke guide rod and spring, probably just buy the version 2, since it has that little buffer in the back. Maybe it'll lessen the amount of wear and tear that you might possibly see on some of the parts in the gun. So that's what I got on the ZR Tactical long stroke guide rod and spring version 2. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment box.